Did you know if it wasn't for this, I never would have written my first romance book? This is a flourless chocolate torte that is available at my favorite restaurant group in Jackson, Mississippi. When I first moved to town several years ago, I discovered this cake on the menu at Bravo, which is an Italian restaurant. Over the years, I got to know the owners of the restaurant and I noticed how great their customer service was. And so one day I sat down with the owner and I said, "What is the secret to your customer service?" And he said, "Always get to yes." So for the next 30 minutes, he shared with me the philosophy behind the company and how not just the customer was always right, but get to yes. Every single person in that restaurant was empowered to get to yes, to find a good solution for the customer. And I got to tell you, it ruined me for everywhere else because then I was like, well, it's possible. So why doesn't everybody do this? A couple months go by and I couldn't let the story go. And I realized I needed to write it into a book. And they allowed me to be embedded in their business for 5 months. And at the end of it, I wrote The Bravo Way, Building a Southern Restaurant Dynasty. That book came out in November of 2018, and it would be a couple more years before I realized while I enjoyed writing the narrative nonfiction that is in this book, I really wanted to write romance books. And so that is what led to me writing A Hot Flash of Homicide, which was my first romance book. It came out in March of 2021, so it's 4 years old this month. This inspired the restaurant named Bellissimo, which is in Flamingo Cove and is owned by Saul, who is Faith's love interest. It's all connected. And it all comes back to a flourless chocolate torte. This, by the way, is my treat for finishing the edits and formats on book 31, which comes out on March 28th. All's Fair in Love and Warrants. And it's book 5 in the Pleasure Point series.